What's going on, guys? Time for another YouTube video. This is number 3 in the list, and this one, the last time I did a walkthrough on this product, it got massive views, probably because this is a reel that really is for the most people. It's not a high-end reel. I mean, it's great to see the technology, the high-end stuff, but let's face facts. Most people are not buying $500, $600, $700 reels. This is the one reel I feel like shocked me the most when I saw the new one in the studio. It also has the best upgrades for the price. So let's go through what it is. And before I get to it, do me a favor, click subscribe down below. 70% of the people who watch our videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if you can click subscribe, that helps us get things along. Also, there's the get notifications bell, or click like. That helps spread it out and lets you know when we put new videos up on YouTube. One last thing, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. We love chatting with you guys, and we'll try to help you as best we can. So what's the new product? Nasci's been reintroduced, redesigned. Nasci FD is hitting the market this year at ICAST, and you should know about it now if you're keeping up with Shimano's releases. They did their release launch on July 11th, so everybody knows what products there are. The reason I said this one shocked me the most was the color. I had no expectation of this being a blue and orange reel. I actually like it quite a bit. I wish there was some more of our rods that matched it, but I don't mind the color at all. I think it's nice to see a little bit of color in the Shimano lineup. And at this, I believe it's $109. It was a $99 reel, and I don't know if it's $109 now. Anyways, very affordable reel, has some great new technology add-ons. And this first one I'm going to talk about, I knew the minute I took it out of the box and spun it, without seeing any of the technology, I knew it had it, and that would be Infinity Drive. Now, Infinity Drive is basically where they've taken the spool shaft and run it through the pinion gear rather than being supported by it. The reel still has X-Ship. It's a double bearing supported pinion gear. Still has that Hagane cold forge gear. So unbelievably, that is a cold forge gear in this reel. But Infinity Drive, this one is very noticeable when you spin the new Nasci FD. Another upgrade for this year is the AntiWist Fin. So the AntiWist Fin is a small rubber fin that sits underneath the line roller. And you'll know something about the line roller area as well. But this AntiWist Fin is designed to stop the line from slipping out from the line roller and onto your bail arm, so that when you set the hook, you open your bail and lose the fish. So slack line presentations, also if you have a loop in your line, it helps to smooth out that loop before it gets wound onto your spool. Now we're talking about this line roller area. The other thing you're going to notice is an upgrade to the one-piece bail arm in the Nasci FD. That is a big upgrade as well, so that your line can easily slide from the bail arm into the line roller when you're turning the handle, where before it had a little notch because it was a two-piece. Silent drive is also in this reel still. So silent drive is where they've taken the internals of the reel, analyzed them, and reduced or improved the tolerances, so made it tighter, made everything fit together better, got rid of the slop, and it reduces the whirring sound when you're spinning the reel, so it quiets that reel down, but also promotes better contact between the gears, better longevity for the reel. If you are a person who loves to fish saltwater, with anything saltwater, guys, don't go dunking this reel in saltwater, but with proper maintenance, this reel will do very well in that area. Obviously, when you go a little higher, like up to Ultegra, you go to shielded anti-rust bearings and you go to X-Protect. But with this one, it has Core Protect. And Core Protect actually gives water resistance without adding heavy rotational feel to the reel. So that's a good bonus for this reel as well. When we talk about the drag pressures, we'll go through the sizes. But when we talk about drag, felt drag washers in all of the reels up to the 4000, the C5000 has cross carbon. So if you're fishing harder pulling fish, with that bigger 5000 size reel, the C5000, it's going to have the cross carbon drag washers. So something to consider if you're thinking or mulling between the 4000 and the C5000. Now the new Nasci FD, like the previous gen, is going to be available in a bunch of sizes: a 500, a 1000, a 2500, which is an HG model, a C3000, which is also an HG model, the 4000, which is an XG model, and the C5000, which is XG as well. So that'll make a difference in terms of your inches of line per handle turn. The 2500 and 3000 C3000 HG are going to bring in 36 inches of line per handle turn, which is lots, but it goes to 39 and 41 when you jump from the 4000 to the 5000. So if you really need to have baits moving quickly, consider going from 3000 to 4000. When we talk about the bearings in this, 5+1 ARB anti-rust bearings in the Nasci FD in all the models except the 500, which only has space for 4+1. And there you have it, guys. That is a new redesign, quick and dirty from Nasci, Shimano Nasci FD. This one, like I said, this video got a ton of play because I feel like it really talks to the majority of anglers who are looking for that value-based reel. This one just upped the ante big time over the previous generation, and all for around the same price, I believe. Don't quote me on this. I believe it's $109.99, but that is a phenomenal deal for infinity drive, core protect, anti-twist fin, all of these things in this reel. It's really a great reel, and I like the looks of it. Despite some people's first reactions to like orange and blue, I actually like the look of this reel. If you guys can do me a favor, click subscribe down below. That makes sure our videos get into your feed. Also hit the get notifications bell to make sure that when we do a new video, you get to see it. Thumbs up always helps as well. It helps spread. The more interactions we get on these videos, the more coverage they get. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below, guys. We love chatting to you. And if you're wondering where this reel will fit in your arsenal and you have a question about a technique or a species or an area you're fishing, let us know and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're all keeping safe. Most importantly, I hope you're all catching some fish. It's ICAST time, baby, and I'm happy. We'll talk to you next time.